Hey gifted crafters, can you really use AI in your craft room? Watch this, you're not going to want to miss it.
Good morning, gifted crafters. It's crafting time.
Worries on my mind, it's been a tough week. My life feels a void. There's something that I need. My supplies on the table, I grab a comfy seat. I need to craft to put my mind at ease. Crafting changed my life, it mends my soul. In my happy space, I'm in full control. It's crafting time, craft my troubles away. Give me a world of color to brighten up my day. Crafting videos on, searching what I can do. Sipping on my drink, feeling inspired and new. Crafting's good for the soul, it's so true. Bringing beauty into the world through. As I craft, my spirits start to climb. It's not just a pastime, it's a state of mind. It's more than just a hobby, it's a way of life. I express myself, everything is feeling just right. It changed my life, it mends my soul. In my happy space, I'm in control. It's crafting time.
Live from the Sunshine State in Miami, Florida, here is the Gifted Crafters Morning Show with Nancy.
Good time. Ooh, time to get our craft on. Ooh, time to have fun. Ooh, time to feel good.
Good morning, gifted crafters, and welcome back to the Gifted Crafters Morning Show. Good morning out there on this chilly day here in South Florida. My name is Nancy with GiftsHQ. If you're tuning in for the first time, welcome, and put your name in the chat. Let us know you're here for the first time because we have an awesome community and we would love to welcome you in today. So I hope everyone's having a fantastic morning. I know we've got people that tune in from all over the world. Weather kind of ranges from everywhere where you are tuning in from. And since I'm in South Florida, it was very cold, then we had a little warm day, and now we're a little chilly again. So our weather is just up and down like a roller coaster. It's just crazy. So I hope wherever you are, you guys are staying nice and warm. Yeah, high today for us is 66, and we're going to go down to 40. That's pretty cold for us here. Yeah, brr. But let's see where you guys are from and how the weather is out there where you're at. So let's start on the top here. Okay, I see Lori. Good morning to you from Chile, Virginia. We've got Bettina Fink. Good morning to you. We've got Nancy from Boston, we've got Canada. Our friends from Canada are with us today. We've got Faker McFake here with us as well. Robin's Quilt Basket. We've got Marilyn. Good morning to you. Lisa Lily, good morning to you. We've got Keisha from Tennessee. Good morning to you. Scrapping like a lady. She's saying, hello, ladybugs. Love that. Good morning to you. Let's see. Crafting on a Dime with Shay Shay. Good morning to you. Sharon Lemons. Good morning to you. And Kyle, good morning. Janice, good morning. Wow, lots of people this morning. Julie, good morning from Central Valley, California. Awesome. We've got Flo tuning in 23 degrees where she's at in North Carolina. We've got Barbara from Ohio. We've got Boricua Sewing and Crafts. That's my sister. She's in Virginia and it's pretty cold there. We've got Becky from North Central Texas. Good morning. We've got Terry from Ohio. Melinda, good morning. Dimitri, good morning to you. JBL, good morning. Sue Galvin is with us today. Good morning. We've got Jenny Owens. Good morning to you. Marge from Wisconsin. We've got, let's see, Doris. Good morning. Anyone that I missed here? The real Tanya B from California. Awesome. Thanks for joining. Good morning to you. Jackie Hallman's here from Dover, Pennsylvania. And so many more. Jane D, Polk County, Florida. Guys, you get the picture. We're here and people are here from all over the world and we're all tuning in together because we just love crafting. Oh, good morning, Sassy from Scottsdale, Arizona. Good morning to you. Okay, guys, super excited that you're here today because we're going to have a really good discussion on kind of a topic that some people are a little bit afraid of. And some people just don't understand what it is. And I'm here to kind of help bridge the gap here and, just educate a little bit on AI and how you can use it in your craft room. So I'm really excited about the topic today. I think it's, can be really interesting for lots of people, and some people kind of shy away from it and some people don't, but it's always good to just be informed either way. Now, I'm not a wizard on AI, but I've done my research and I'm using it just a little bit here and there and trying to figure things out. So we may have some AI wizards that are out there in the community, but this is for those, who might need some help. We've got Mr. H here with us. He's got that IT background, so he's here to help us out as well. And it's going to be a really fun interactive show. We'll show some examples on ways that you can use it and just so much more. So I thought maybe it'd be nice to take a little break from our sewing and quilting and all our other crafts, just have that little set discussion, and I hope I'm able to help you out for all of your AI needs, okay? All righty, awesome. So first things first, right? We got to start off the right way, and if you're tuning in for the first time, I always start each one of my sessions with a little bit of a toast. So grab yourself a cup of whatever it is you have in the morning. There's no judgment here. Coffee, tea, soda, water, it doesn't really matter. Just go ahead and grab yourself a cup of something, okay? And we're going to toast to something really great. Having a fantastic weekend and keeping warm. I know it's Super Bowl weekend and you guys are just going to be all over the place. Men are going to be glued to their TVs, so FYI, this is the time where you have uninterrupted time in your craft room. Take advantage of it. Grab that project that you've been wanting to do that requires 100% concentration there, and lock up that door, grab all your snacks with you, and then just, put yourself in that room and get that thing done. All right, guys, raise your glasses nice and high to those of you who are not going to watch the Super Bowl. We'll be in our craft rooms, and I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Cheers, everyone. Go ahead and grab a little swivel. Yes, awesome. One more for me. Had to take a double because I'll be doing a lot of talking today. Okay. Oh, did we have a birthday? Did I see birthday go by? Yes. Happy birthday, oh, to your husband's birthday. Awesome. It's Baker McFake's husband's birthday. Yay. Well, have a very happy birthday. I hope your husband has a fantastic day. And I wish him many, many, many more. Okay, guys, awesome. We've got our drinks. Let's go grab some snacks real quick, shall we? Because we've got some stuff to talk about here. So let's go ahead and grab some snacks. We're going to roll out the food truck because it's Friday and, you know, why not? So here's our food truck, guys. We've got everything on there. Go ahead and put your orders in. It's totally free. It will be delivered to you via drone as well. So don't forget to, you know, go ahead and grab all your snacks that you're going to need. We've got coffee, tea, soda, water, croissants. Not sure what the specialty was going on today. I heard they had omelets, but then they were changing it up. So who knows what's in that truck? It's anything you can imagine. But oh, we've got birthday cake too. Yes, that's right. Well, Baker McFake's husband's birthday, so we got to have some birthday cake, right? Awesome. All right, so there's your birthday cake. You can go grab your hubby and give him that slice. All righty, so we've got the birthday cake on there. It's Friday, why not? Go ahead and grab a couple of slices. Put your orders in. They'll all be out there. Yay. Some people want birthday cake. Yes, I see that. Awesome. Jenny wants empanadas. That's sure. We have that coffee and empanadas. No problem. We can have that for you as well. Okay. All right, you've got your snacks, you've got your drinks, and I hope you're in a safe place to watch because we're ready to begin here, and we've got a lot to talk about. So I've got jotted down a couple of scribbly scrabbly notes that I put on my sheet here to help remind us and kind of keep us on track, because you can go into a million different rabbit holes when you're talking about AI. So we're going to try to stick to the agenda and keep this pretty light and just give you some information, and then I'll let you guys go off and kind of venture off on your own and have some fun. If you have any questions or run into anything, you know, go ahead, feel free to reach out to us, leave us a comment, you know, go ahead and send us email, any of that stuff. But before we get into anything, don't forget to hit that like button, because, you know, I really appreciate that, and it really helps out our channel. So if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit subscribe. And if you're not a member, you may want to consider joining, because we've got more and more things that we are building and building and building, and then it's just going to explode and everything's going to go out. And of course, members are going to get that first chomp and get the best of the best. So don't forget, yeah, poor Mr. H, he's not sleeping. We've got a lot to do. We've just been up late almost every night, and we just, you know, we've been busy, but we've got to get better, and we've got a lot on our agenda, and we need to get it out over to you. Okay, so AI, we're going to talk about a tool. It's a tool that has limitations, okay, but it can be useful for you and very helpful. So it's definitely something that you either accept it because it's coming and it's there. Actually, it's here. You're probably already using it and you don't even realize it. You know, these are some tools that can create images, it can create videos, it can be a resource of information for you. So you can basically use it for just about anything that you want, from, you know, finding recipes to how do I do something, to give me some ideas. There's just so many different things, but there's different chats that you can, or chat bots that you want to refer them to. There's different chat bots that are available, and the more you use it, the more it gets to know you, the better it becomes. So why not try to have it help you in your craft room? And we'll do a couple of examples and we'll show you how you can do that. So I've got my little laptop here in front of me, and we're going to go through a couple of examples, and we're going to just kind of, you know, I'll give you some basics. I'll give you how you can write some prompts, and then I'll kind of let you go and show you a really cool example in the end. So hope you guys like that. Okay, so let's start off with the laptop. I think we're showing our screen. Yes, we are. Okay, let me just move this over here. Okay, so of course on my laptop, I got my home screen here, there. Of course, we're at GiftsHQ.com. And oh, before I forget about that, thank you guys for ordering. We've got the orders for Save Mr. H. And thank you guys. That was really, it was funny for me. I really love that. We got the orders. I got a lot of orders in yesterday for Save Mr. H t-shirts. My daughter was ecstatic. You know, it's not like a big fancy design. It was kind of my first time for my daughter doing that, and she created that design. It was very simple, but it was kind of her first creation. So she was super proud of it, and I was too. And she put it out there, and you guys bought up the shirts, and I thought that was amazing. That was really, really special. Thank you guys so much. That was pretty cool. And you know, it was a lot of fun. It was great for her, and you know, we had a good time yesterday. So thank you guys for all your support on those shirts. I really appreciate that. Okay, so here we are on our homepage, and in case you don't know what I'm talking about, you can visit, once you go to GiftsHQ.com, here on the top URL line, you can go ahead and hit visit our online shop. Once you hit that, you see the Save Mr. H shirt, along with all of the other things that you can get available for purchase. I thought she did a great job. It's really cute. Of course she did pink. And so, of course, we've got all our CDs and songs out there if you're looking for digital downloads, or if you like the physical CDs, mugs, all kinds of things that are available. So if you guys are looking for some, you know, just cute little things that you can have in your craft room, you can definitely visit our shop, and you'll be able to see all of this out there. So just wanted to let you know that that's available out there. We're going to be kind of working on our website a little bit, and we're going to be expanding and doing some really cool things. So stay tuned for that. And I'll let you guys know as we advance more and more. Okay, so first off, the first thing you want to know is, first thing I want to tell you is that there's different versions, different chat bots that are out there that can help you. And I'm going to just kind of list maybe the top 6 or so that are out there. So let's start with the first one. First one is ChatGPT. Okay, I think everyone's heard about this one. This is by OpenAI. And let's just go to that one so you guys can see what it looks like. So if I type in chatgpt.com, you know, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to land on this homepage, and this is where it all begins. But that's just one of many different versions that are out there. So we have the second most popular, I think, and this is all kind of my opinion here in terms of ranking. We've got Google Gemini. Of course, Google Gemini is owned by Google. That's another popular one that people use as well. They all do kind of the same thing. One is a little bit better than the other, and it kind of moves really, really fast. So AI changes every single day. They're getting better and better. So these top 6 or so, you know, one day one's on top, the other day another one's on top, because they came up with something new and better. And so it changes up and down all over the place. So, you know, today I think ChatGPT is on top. Tomorrow it may be Google Gemini. Who knows? It changes all the time with technology. So you just gotta kind of keep up with the news and what's happening out there. But they all kind of do the same thing. They all work in the same way, and they all will take the prompts that you give it to give you the information. So that's just Chatbots, okay? That's just how it works. Third one on my list is Claude. Okay, that's another popular one. Let's see, we've got Microsoft Copilot. I'm coming in at number 4. Number 5, I have Grok. That's the one by Elon Musk. And we've got Meta AI, which is by Facebook as well. So those are just a few of the different ones. I particularly use Microsoft Copilot at work because we are a Microsoft family there at work. So that's what we use at work. Here at home. I mean, it varies, right? It varies with whatever it is you use, you know, what computer you have, what's your preference. Just remember that they're all chatbots. They all work in the same way. Each one does something a little bit different, but it's pretty much the same. They're bots, okay? And my bot here is my little crafting AI buddy. So this little crafting AI buddy is going to do a lot of work for us today, and we're going to have some fun with that. Let's see here. One thing I forgot to bring up. Can you bring up the Google Docs that we had? Let me see. Hold on. Okay. Great. Yay. Okay. Mr. H is going to grab a little document I forgot to bring up before we started. So I want to go ahead and grab that. You didn't bring it up. Did you have it saved? Yeah, I think we have it saved. Okay. So while he does that, he's going to kind of look for that. Let me just kind of briefly go through my notes and see what else I wanted to tell you. So what are some things that you can do with these chat box, right? So some of the things that you can do is you can get to learn and know and ask questions on how to do things, right? Things that maybe you're not too much of an expert in. Maybe that's something that, you know, you have a question on, you're not exactly sure, you want clarification on something. You can use them as reference guides and things like that. But there are pros and there are cons of using ChatGPT, right? So ChatGPT is great for us in terms of one way to think about it, I should say, is you've got a lot of competitions out there, right? So like I said, you've got Gemini up one day, we've got Grok up another day, that as the most popular bots, right? But as they continue to compete for that top spot, that competition is fierce and it changes every single day, almost by the hour. It's just too crazy. From one day to another, there's new things that come out. But because of all that competition that it has, it's better for us because it makes it stronger and there's less of what we call hallucinations. And you think, oh, what the heck is a hallucination? Well, hallucination is just the terminology that they use. Oh, I'm sorry. We have a question. Cindy Balls asking, does your operating system matter? No, it does not matter what operating system that you use because this is all web-based, okay? So it really does not matter, okay? All right, so let's see here. So again, competition for that top spot is huge. It's very fierce. Better for us, less hallucinations. What is hallucinations? It's just a terminology that people use when it doesn't exactly give you the correct answer, or it kind of goes off a little bit, right? It's really, like, think of it as your little buddy. It's really trying to get you that right answer. It's trying to be really convincing. But sometimes that answer is not exactly what we wanted. And it can be just basically not even correct, right? So it's really trying hard to get you something and it's not exactly sure. It gets very confused and it can kind of just spit something out just to be able to try to help you, but it's not exactly the correct thing. So you can ask it all kinds of things. You can ask it to cut fabric for a quilt and it swears that, you know, that's right. And it's going to try really, really hard to get you that answer. And so sometimes it goes off a little bit. So that's what we call hallucinations. And it's becoming less and less and less and less out there. So it's really good for us because it's getting better and better every day. The more you use it, the better it gets, the more it gets to know you. Now, sometimes that can be a little bit of a concerning thing, that it's kind of getting to know me so well. But, you know, nowadays, what don't they know about you? I mean, really, right? So, you know, that's kind of like, But, you know, there's things that you can do with it. You know, you can use them as reference guides, or you could just have fun with it. You can have so much fun with it. It can be very addicting, and you can end up spending hours and hours on here. It's just really, really great. If you went to your Facebook page, you'd probably be scrolling around, or even on YouTube, you're watching videos. It's one of those things that can really be addicting. So you got to kind of watch out for that. Now, if you went to Facebook recently, though, you would have seen some little cartoon that I created, and that's kind of gone around a lot. Everyone's creating these little cartoons about themselves. That's just an example of having fun with these chatbots. And it's just, you know, really, really cool for you to be able to do that. Okay. Let's see. So some pros, of course, it helps you. It's great to help spark some great ideas, right? So you can definitely do that. Use them as reference guides. You can have a lot of fun with them. Do some image generation with them as well. And again, as the competition continues with this, the hallucinations will become less and less. Oh, I think we have another question here. If I have a question about how to do something on my sewing machine and too lazy to look it up, I give AI my brand and model, and AI will tell me without me having to retrieve a manual. Yes, that is true. It can be done, but it can also be wrong. So you've got to kind of, you know, take the information that it's giving you, but you can't rely on it 100%. Do your research, make sure that it's correct. So if it's telling you to cut that fabric a certain way, I would double check the math if you can to make sure you do that. I wouldn't want people to use this and depend on this and start cutting fabric in all kinds of ways and then realize it was all wrong and you cut up all your fabric, right? So be very careful with it. Take it with a grain of salt, and you know, it's a reference guide. This is just a guide. It's not something that you need to rely on 100%. Let's see. Heather says, I have used AI to design a quilt. How big to make a shawl? Wow. Entered my lab work to see what it could do to help outliers. Wording on cards, it tells me ways to help my mom with her dementia. Right. It's a tool. Exactly what it is. It's a tool that can help you. You cannot rely 100% on it. Yes, Cecilia, trust, but verify. Exactly my point that I'm trying to get out to you. Yeah, you can trust it, but you need to verify the information. That's super important to do. You know, you don't want to go out there and use it to rely on things like your health and things like that. You know, you really need to verify the information. It still has hallucinations out there. They are becoming less and less, which is great, but you really need to watch out and for those. Okay. All right, so let's kind of dive into it, because I want you to know also that there are some free versions that are out there, but they're limited, right? They limit you on the amount of chats and prompts that you can do. So be a little wary of that, because that's super important. Now, let's kind of get into some examples of how we can use AI, and, you know, just, it's great. It's a great tool for visualizations, for getting ideas and all kinds of things. And let's just do a couple of examples on here. Okay, so here we are. We're going to start with ChatGPT, and we are on their homepage, and you can see here it's telling you where should we begin, and it has a little plus sign with a little area where you can type it. You can type your information, you can hit the little microphone, or you can just talk to it, right? And it'll respond through your speaker on your laptop. But we're going to go ahead and get started on this. And in order to do that, we're going to set up some prompts, okay? Now, prompts have to be written in a specific way so that you can get the best result, okay? You can't just willy-nilly write anything on there, because if you do that, you're going to have more of a hallucination than you are going to get your actual item that you're requesting, right? So there's a specific way that you write these prompts so that you can get the most information out of the system. So the first thing you're going to do when you're writing a prompt is you're going to define a role. So what do I mean about a role? A role is something that I am going to ask it. I'm going to ask, think of, okay, let's step back. ChatGPT, let's think of it as our chat AI buddy. First, I have to establish the role. Who is this chat AI buddy? I need to understand, who are you? Who am I talking to? So my chat AI buddy is going to need a role, and I have to establish what that role is going to be. Okay, so I have to define and let ChatGPT know what their role is. They need to know who they are, what they are, before they can start even having conversation with me. So a role is so that they know what they're going to do for me. So let's establish the role. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to type in here. We couldn't get the Google Doc up, but that's okay. I'll just type it in here. So you are an expert, excuse me, technician. Oops. Can't type with these nails. I just can't. In fixing embroidery machines. Okay. That is our role, right? That's the role that we are giving them. They're an expert in fixing embroidery machines. We'll start with that one, right? Now that we've defined the role, we have to give them a task. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hit Shift Enter just to get it on another line. So first line, that's your role. Okay, next line is your task. We got to define the task. What is it that we want to do, right? Well, let's see here. We're going to say I am having issues with my, let's say with my embroidery, if I can spell embroidery right, machine, and oops, and need your help, okay, to figure out, boy, I can't type today, to figure out what is wrong or how to fix it. Okay, that's your task. I got an issue with my embroidery machine. I need you to help me fix it, right? Simple, right? We're keeping it very simple here. The simpler you keep it, the better response you're going to get. Okay, so we've got that, and we're going to go ahead and do Shift Enter again. Okay, now we have our role, we have our task. What we need to give this now is a little bit more detail. They need to understand a little bit more about our task. So let's go ahead and say, let's say I am a beginner using a Brother, let's say SE 1900. That's the machine I have behind me here. Machine. It was embroidering a project, and suddenly it started to make a knocking sound, right? We all know that that's what happened, right? Was it yesterday? Gosh, I can't even remember. I think it was yesterday, right? So something really, really recent that happened here. So that's our detail, right? We have a machine. I was making a project and it started doing a knocking sound. Okay, so Shift Enter. Let's bring this down to another line. Now they've got the details on the task. Now, what's the result going to be? How do you want it to respond to you? Do you want it in bullet points? Do you want a picture? Do you want, what is it that you want, right? You need to define what that is going to be. Is it going to be a list that you need? You know, how do you want this to respond? Do you want step-by-step instructions? I don't know. Let's see what we want. So we're going to tell it, explain what could be happening and provide me with a step-by-step instruction oops, on what I can do. Okay? Simple. We just want to understand what's happening. Give me some instructions on what we can do. Yeah, Celia's got it there. The more detail you give it, the more accurate your responses are going to be. Exactly. Yeah. Tech is, oh, tell it what kind of embroidery or hand machine. Tell it this at the start. Yeah, exactly. The more detail you give it, the better response you're going to get. Absolutely correct there. Yeah, this is how your prompts should kind of be put together, right? Always establish your role, always give it that task, provide that detail, and let it know how you want it to respond. But I know, it'll know what an SE1900 machine is. So, we're talking about embroidery. So let's see what it does, right? So let's go ahead and we're going to hit the little arrow over here on the end. And once you hit that, it's going to start generating a response here. Okay. Let me get this out of the way. Okay. So we're already getting a response right away. So it's saying, absolutely, Nancy, let's walk through this calmly and methodically. A sudden knocking sound on the Brother SE1900 during embroidery, let me move this up here, can usually mean something mechanical is out of sync, obstructed, or loose. The good news, many causes are beginner fixable without a technician. So imagine you've got this problem on your machine, you go to your trusty little buddy over here, and you try to figure out what it can be. That may save you a couple of hundreds or thousands of dollars on going to a technician and having it taken apart. Now, I'm not recommending that you go into your sewing room and start tearing apart your machines and opening them up and figuring it out. But for really simple little things that can go wrong, issues, maybe you're working with some metallic thread and you're just not sure what to do on that. You don't want to go out looking for how to do things. You want just a quick answer so you can move on. This little buddy here can help you do that, right? Little tiny things that happen on your machine, not sure how to fix it. This is your reference guide. This is where you can go to help do that. So this is just, again, a tool that's giving you some ideas that you can take lightly and see if you can use some of this and see if it helps. So we all know, what did I do to fix my problem? Well, I changed my needle, I reset everything, and I started over, and then I was just fine, right? So this little buddy over here may give us some ideas. It might work, it might not, but you can give it a shot before you take it over to the technician and spend, hundreds of dollars there. Try all the basic things first, and some things you may not be thinking of, right? But I wouldn't recommend taking your machine apart and not, trying to fix the whole thing yourself. If it's something complicated, go to your technician. They are the experts on the machine, and let them tear your machine apart and figure out what it is. This is a tool, right? It can be used with any kind of device, right? My toaster's not working anymore, my refrigerator's acting up, any kind of appliance, any kind of things. Just think of all the things around your home that, sometimes things happen and you're not sure what it is. You can give it a shot, see what it'll tell you, take it like a grain of salt, and just kind of try a couple of things and see if that works. It might help you out, might save you some bucks there. All right, so let's see what else it's saying. It's saying what the knocking sound usually means. Here are some common causes ranked from the most to the least likely. Number 1 is a thread jam. Bird's nest underneath the hoop. Number 2, the needle is hitting something. A bent needle, a wrong size needle, etc. The bobbin case misalignment. Okay, the bobbin case maybe jumped out of position. Very common if thread jam happened. Hoop or carriage obstruction here. Let's see. Internal gear stress. One I think it's missing is husband maybe hit the embroidery machine. That should be on the list, right? So, here are just a couple of things that it's come up with. And so what has it done now? So if you go further down, it's going to say step-by-step troubleshooting. Do these in order. So when we wrote our prompt, we asked for step-by-step instructions. So here it is. It's telling you, let's go ahead and go through the steps. It's telling you to go ahead and do it in order. So step 1, stop and power it off. All right, turn your machine off, unplug it for safety, never troubleshoot while it's being powered. Number 2, remove the hoop and the fabric. Number 3, check your needle. Remove the needle, look for bent tips, dull tips, right? Number 4, open the bobbin area. Number 5, remove and reset your bobbin case. Number 6, I think you get the idea, right? It's going step by step, giving you suggestions on things that you can do. Now, here's some warning signs that you may need some service, right? Knocking continues after cleaning. You've got a grinding metal sound. The needle bar is wobbling. The hoop carriage may be jerking. You get some error message. The machine froze mid-stitch. These indicate timing or gear damage, and a technician may be needed. So here are just little things that it's telling you that you can use. So you can go ahead and use this prompt and put in the machine that you have. Again, I have the SE1900. You can put in whatever machine you have and use the prompt. And this is a prompt that will help you try to figure out some things that may be going on and give you some suggestions on how you can fix it. So that's one way that you can use this. You got a quick prevention checklist. I mean, it goes on, gives you a lot more information. Now, from here, you can continue to have a conversation and tell me more about this or that or the other. And it will continue to go on and on and on. And, it's a great, great tool for you to have. So just think of all those appliances you have around your household, right? And maybe you can put your problem in here and it may suggest something that you may be able to use to fix it. So that's just one of a scenario that you can do. Let's see here. I've got a few others. Let's see. Let's take a look at the first one we looked at was some troubleshooting, right? And you can do this, guys, not just with your machines. You can do this with your software as well. A lot of us use Embroidery or EQ8. Maybe you have an issue. You're not sure how to do something. You're a little bit confused on something. Type it in there. Hey, I'm using Embroidery. I'm having an issue connecting my outline, or I have too much space in between my letters of my font. You have to do the steps when you're creating the prompt. Create the role, identify the task, give it the details, and tell it how you want it to respond. You got to say, hey, you're the expert in Embroidery. I've got this problem. This is the details for my problem. You'll explain that in there, and then you'll tell it, give me step-by-step instructions, or, provide me some bullet points on how I can do or see something. Maybe I want to see a picture or a diagram or something. It can do some of these things, and sometimes it'll hallucinate a little bit again. So you just have to be careful with that. But these are things that you can do that'll help you out. Okay. All right. So enough about the troubleshooting. We've only got 15 minutes and I had so many things I wanted to tell you. Other things that you can do if you want to sell something or you want to gift something to someone, you can easily ask it to do that. So let me go ahead. I'm going to hit refresh because I want to go ahead and start a brand new chat. I don't want to continue on the same one that I have. Okay, we got to we're going to have to clear this. So let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and hit new chat and I'm going to start a new prompt. And so my prompt is going to be, let's see, you are an expert in creating gifts or items to sell. Maybe you want to sell something, right? And I think my sister's on there, so you should be watching. that are made with an embroidery machine. So we'll do this one especially for my sister. There we go. Okay. Shift and enter. That right there is their role. Okay. Now I'm going to define the task. Give me suggestions on what to make for, I don't know, a baby shower. Let's just say. Okay, let's just say we've all got grandkids, kids out there that maybe, you know, you want to give a gift to. It could be baby shower, birthday present, whatever it is. Let's say the mother is having a little girl, let's say. Oops. And let's say this is her first child. Oops. Okay. And she loves the color pink and is decorating the baby's room with happy flowers. That's what I made my daughter's room with. Okay, so happy flowers. She loves pink. You know, she's a mom and it's a first-time mom. So that's my task, right? So we've got the role, we've got the task, we've got the detail. Sorry, that's my detail. So let's now tell it, how do we want it to respond? Well, give me a list of 10 trending ideas that I can make using my embroidery machine. Whoops. Can be sewing machine, can be anything that you want. But I'm going to also say with a 5x7 hoop. Because I'm limited, right? You may not be limited. Maybe you have a bigger machine, whatever it is. Just go ahead and put that in there. And so there's your prompts. We're ready to go. Let's go ahead and see what response we get. Okay. And here it comes. It's searching. It's going to go through. It's going to find me some answers. And it says, absolutely, here are 10 trending baby shower embroidery gift ideas you can make with your 5x7 hoop, tailored to a baby girl. Pink theme and happy flower nursery. I focused on items that are popular right now for baby showers, personalized gifts, and nursing decor. So here are 10 trending embroidery gifts with a 5x7 hoop. So then it'll go out and here's your list. I think it's still trying to generate, but we can kind of move down. We've got a personalized floral baby name hoop. Okay. So this is where you would stitch out the baby's full first name or their full name surrounded by happy flowers. You can add the birth stats. I think we've all seen that out there. That's pretty popular, where they have the baby's name and they can frame it and put it on the wall. That's really nice, and it gives you some design ideas. Pink daisies, you've got smiling sunflowers, all kinds of things that you can do with that. Some of the other ideas it gave us: embroidered baby girl onesies. You got floral baby bibs, personalized birth cloth set, embroidered baby blanket corner. I think my sister does some of those there. We've got Hello World birth announcement outfit. We've got an in the hoop stuffed plushie. We've got floral nursery wall banners, embroidered diaper bags or tote bags, a 3D freestanding lace baby decor, and so much more, guys. It's amazing. So you get the idea, you get all your responses here, and you can use this information for if you're looking for something to sell or not. So that's pretty much the idea that you have. And of course you can select, and it gives you some bonus things, right? You can select from there and have conversations with it. You know, I like the baby bib idea, tell me more, you know, or things like that. This is sparking some ideas for you, giving you some inspiration. So it's just another place where you can go for inspiration, right? And it's just really good because it just does it so fast. So that's pretty amazing here. Is this a free version that you're using now? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Now, the paid version is really nice because it gets to know you and you are allowed to keep a history of some of those chats. So maybe you've asked that question before and you don't remember exactly how you labeled the prompt. If you have the paid version, you can kind of go back to that prompt. But the free version doesn't allow you to do that. But yeah, it sounds like a bunch of items I'm currently making for your daughter right now. Of course. Wonderful. Yeah. That's, it's just a great way to kind of reach out for some ideas. Now, I want to do one more thing that's going to kind of blow your minds away.
Blow their minds.
Let's kind of do that. So, I had a couple more, but we just didn't have enough time to do them all. There's just so much out there to do. But we're going to go ahead and take out your phone. Well, maybe you're going to want to do it after, so that way it doesn't clash with what I'm doing here. I was charging it here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use my cell phone.
Tell them that you're using Android.
Yeah, I am using Android. I'm an Android girl. Sorry guys, no Apple here, but we're using Android, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use Google Gemini. Okay, so we're going to go to Gemini and we're going to ask it some questions and we're going to see, what it comes up with a little bit here. Let's see. I think I had wrote down some questions here. What can we say? Let's see here. Okay, I've got a couple for you. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and it's an icon, guys. It's just a little icon. Looks like you can just download it. If you've got an Android, just download Gemini. It's a little icon that you can hit. So you can go ahead and hit the icon and it's going to open up for you. Can you guys see that? And this has a little bit of a glare. Let's see. And it's going to say, "Hi, Nancy, where should we start?" That's what it looks like. Okay. So when I go on here, I can go over to the bottom and I'm going to hit a little icon in the bottom. It looks like it has a little bit of a star. Almost looks like a plus sign to me, but it's a little star over here.
Desk cam.
On the desk cam?
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know what you're talking.
On the desk cam.
Oh, okay.
Desktop cam. Our
On your
over there?
desk cam, yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you talking about? Okay. Can you guys see that better? Yeah, okay. I guess a little bit of a glare, but okay, you can see it. So here it is. This is when you open up the Gemini, this is what you're going to get. And you're going to see this little icon here on the bottom. This is the one that I'm talking about. That's what you're going to hit to get it started. Okay. Oh, we're going to try it out again. See, I can't see what I'm doing here. Try again. Try again. Oh, no. Oh, here we go. Okay, so it's loading up and you're going to see this little wavy motion going on. Oh, it's something going on. Yeah, something's been acting up lately, but let's see if it works. I'm going to X out of it and I'll just go back again. Okay, so you just hit that little button, okay?
Is it working for you?
Let's see. It keeps saying try again. Oh, shoot.
Let's try again? Okay, let's use my phone.
Want to use your phone?
Let's see.
Okay. Oh, I think I got, no. I get it going for a second and then it goes out. So, it's not perfect, right? It's really not perfect. Oh, gosh. Yeah, it looks like it's down, unfortunately. Oh, wait, I think I got it now. Yeah, I think I got, no, it just died again. Yeah, it looks like they're having issues with it, so.
It's working on mine.
It's working on yours? Okay, I'll grab mine.
Yes, I'm here. What can I help you with today?
Did you guys hear that? Hello, are you there?
Is this still getting problems?
No, it's saying responses. I think they're having issues with it. Can you hear me? It's saying responses may be delayed. They may be having issues with it today. Oh, it was working fine yesterday. Okay.
This would have been so good.
Yeah, this would have been really cool, but I guess it's not working today. Can you hear me?
No.
Can you hear me? Oh, shoot. Sorry, guys. It doesn't seem... It's not working.
Yeah, I'm here.
Try to find one of them.
Hey, how are you today?
I'm doing pretty well. Thanks for asking. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good. So I wanted to ask you a quick question. Can you explain what a trimmer by George is used for in quilting?
It's a multi-purpose tool for quilting, particularly useful for quilt-as-you-go blocks. It helps trim the bulk underneath the fabric, and some versions also have features for cutting, sashing, and binding. Are you working on a quilt project?
I am. Thank you. That's really helpful. One more question that I have for you. If I'm embroidering a really skinny font, what kind of thread should I use?
For skinny fonts, a finer thread is usually better to get clean and detailed lines. You might want to look into threads like 60 weight thread, which is quite thin, or even some silk threads that provide a smooth finish. Are you embroidering onto a specific type of fabric?
I am, but thank you. That's been really helpful. Thanks a lot.
All right, now show the Chinese.
You're very welcome. Glad I could help. Let me know if you have any other questions as you go.
I've got one more question for you, actually. I've got something that is written in a different language, and I'm hoping that you guys can go ahead and translate this for me. So this is what I have. And let me just open up my camera and see if you can help me with that.
Sure, I can try to help. Just make sure the text is clear and easy to read.
Is that good?
Yes, that's perfect. What language is it written in? And what do you need translated?
It's in Chinese.
It's in Chinese.
What does it say?
Oh, yeah. What can you tell me what it says?
It says ni hao, which translates to hello or hi in English. Is there anything else you'd like translated?
Have it do the what's the hanger mean?
Can you tell me what the hanger means?
It sounds like you're asking about what a hanger means, but I might not be following.
You have it tilted, have it straight.
Yeah. No, I'm actually asking what the hanger means in the picture.
Oh, I see. In that context, the hanger might be related to hanging the finished quilt or a design element. Could you tell me a bit more about what's around the hanger in the picture?
I can later, but thank you. Okay.
Wait,
So as you can see, it kind of hallucinates sometimes, and you can get some answers, you can get some not so great answers, but it's just a tool that you can use, right? It can translate things. You can have all kinds of conversations with this, right? So it's pretty amazing on what you can do. There's so much more you talk about, but I just wanted to kind of show you some options and give you a little bit of that here. And we're kind of out of time, and I do have to go today, so sorry guys, but I hope you guys enjoyed our little chat today all about AI, and I hope that I've inspired you to, don't be afraid of it. Give it a try. Maybe it can help you, might even help save a couple of bucks and help eliminate some of that frustration if you got something going on. But it's a tool. Just take it as a tool, like a grain of salt, and just kind of use it for what you can here. So it's just something that you can do. You can have a great time with it, and I think it's just a lot of fun. Guys, I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I hope you really enjoyed today's session. I hope that you guys have a great Super Bowl weekend and have a lot of time in your craft rooms. Thank you guys for all of your support and tuning in today, and I hope to be crafting with you soon. Bye, everyone.
So long for now, so long. Glad you stayed a while. I left you with a smile. By now, keep your mind and space clutter-free. Hope your day is bright as can be. So long, my friends, till we craft once again. Bye now, stay crafting. See you tomorrow. So long, my friends, till we craft once again.